That down. Let's get into this, shall we? Venom. Venom 3 opens. I'm going to see it in like 48 hours.
Woo.
Very excited for it. I love the Venom movies. Not everybody does. I do. And the first reactions for Venom 3 have come out, and they've been great because even the people that came out saying, the movie's okay, they were at least saying it is the best of the trilogy, though. So there were people coming out saying, we love this movie and it's the best of the trilogy. And there were a few people came out and said, but it is the best of the trilogy. As somebody who loves this movie so far, that's music to my ears. So I'm excited about it. Now, one of the other things that we found out about Venom 3 from the director of the film is that we all know that the villain Knull is going to be in the film. The director made it clear, we talked about this the other day on the show, that this movie, even though it's Tom Hardy's final Venom film, this movie, she said, the director, it's just the beginning for Knull. That this movie just kind of sets up Knull. So Knull is going to be a character that goes on. Where? We don't know. But somehow, some way, the character is going to go on. Now, going into any comic book movie, as with all that information as the groundwork, going into any comic book movie, and almost any sci-fi movie today too, one of the questions that all the audience always has is, are there credit scenes? Are there mid or post-credit scenes? By the way, I just call them all post-credit scenes, even the ones that happen halfway through. I'm so tired of people saying, well, John, see, that wasn't the post-credit scene. You know what? Was it a scene that happened after the beginning of the credits? Yes, then I call it a post-credit scene.
Hold my bladder scenes.
Semantics, whatever. But are there post-credit scenes? The answer to that question, we can tell you, is definitively yes. And how many? There are 2. So when you go in to see Venom 3, there are going to be 2 post-credit scenes. One at the midway point, and then one at the very end. Now, for those of you, as Jonathan has just so accurately pointed out, that are going to be, by the end of a movie, you're crossing your legs and grabbing your groin going, I've got to pee. Are they necessary to stick around in? Now, I can't answer that question myself because I've not seen the movie yet, but our friends over at Slash Film give this little bit of information. One takes place, I should say, either at the end, where'd it go?
Oh, yeah, mid-credits.
There we go. They said, both of the post-credit scenes, do you need to stick around for them? Well, they both have varying degrees of importance, but the first one, the mid-credit one, could easily be labeled as essential for viewers who are invested in these characters beyond this film. The second one is more of a fun, weird, extra something that might be worth sticking around for. So I think a lot about the one Thor movie where the end credit scene was just Jeff Goldblum getting out of the records. Oh, we won, everybody. It wasn't important. It was just fun. But here, the way they describe the first post-credit scene is interesting. It could easily be labeled as essential for viewers who are invested in these characters, plural, beyond this film. All right. So obviously it must be major. I'm going to go out on a limb here that one of the characters that they're saying it's essential for being invested in this character moving forward has got to be Knull, right? Because the director's already made a big deal about how this movie is just the beginning for Knull. This is just really setting the stage for Knull. So one of them's got to be Knull. But I'm really interested in the way Slash Film worded this. Those who are invested in these characters. Who's the other character? I do not know at this point. Anyway, Chris, it sounds to me like the only one you got to stick around for is the mid-credit one.
Yeah.
I will probably stick around till the end, even if it's just a fun little tag. Guys, we want to take a second, thank a sponsor of today's video, Dollar Shave Club. Hello there, my fellow handsome gentlemen. Nice face you shaved there. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. If you like to wet shave for that clean, close shave, they've got the Club Series 6 Blade Razor. A shave so comfy your skin will take a nap. 6 stainless steel blades for our closest and most comfortable shave, with a vitamin E infused lubricant strip for comfort and glide and precision trimmer for precise detailing. Their amazing Shave Butter Clear View Smooth Glide, designed for precision. Shave Butter is a translucent shaving cream alternative that allows you to see exactly where you're shaving. Bonus, it has long-lasting lubrication that helps soften whiskers for maximum glide and leaves your skin feeling hydrated. But don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself. You can visit their site right now for 20% off $20 or more and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/Campea and use promo code Campea for 20% off $20 or more. And remember, however you shave, Dollar Shave Club is here to help you stay handsome. What are you taking away from this? Does it surprise you that they're doing multiple end credit scenes, considering this is Tom Hardy's last one? And who do you think these characters could be?
Ooh, I'm not surprised by doing the multiples, just because that's pretty much the norm now, is to have the mid one and then the one following everything else. And I'm just really excited about internet speculation of these characters. Sinister Six confirmed, or Spider-Man is moving all of his characters over to Marvel, something like that. I do think that because we have all the stuff of this is the setup of Knull, blah, 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 we can anticipate seeing more of this character in those post-credit scenes. And I not quite sure who else would come over here. We've talked about this a little bit before. It's kind of hard to speculate just because of the legality around Spider-Man and his friends and all of his adversaries, of who belongs to who and who is going to kind of get loaned out to another company. I would love to see a whole bunch of our Spider people fully go over to Marvel and Secret Wars and do that. That'd be really fun, and that would make sense for Knull. But again, it's hard to kind of see what else they're doing. I'm just hoping we don't have a, hey, our post-credit scene has Madam Web and Morbius all teaming up to go hang out with Knull.
Is there any the one thing that I think protects us as audiences from that is I don't believe there's any amount of money that Sony could give Dakota Johnson to reprise the Madam Web role. No. Nor do I think there's any amount of money they could give Jared Leto to reprise Morbius after the beating and shellacking that those movies respectively took. But that brings up the question again, and I know it's a little off topic, forgive me, but while I like the idea that that Knull is not being treated as what they call a one and done villain,
which is so annoying.
Yeah.
I've hated that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally glad they're not treating Knull as a one and done. The question is, but okay, good, but what are you gonna do with him? Literally, the only thing left, now that Tom Hardy is leaving, the only thing left, and we know they're not going to do more Madam Web, and we know they're not going to do more Morbius, the only thing that's literally left is Kraven. Now, maybe they do Black Cat, Silver Sable, maybe if they get that silver and black thing going again. I don't really see those two as being, I don't see Kraven, Black Cat, Silver Sable as being able to stand up to Knull. Do they try to bring Silk into it? Remember, they were going to have the TV series.
That could be cool.
I mean, see, that's the question. Okay, great. Knull is just being set up, but set up for what? There are some people who speculate they're going to cross him over into the MCU.
Yeah.
I still think it's possible. I think it's a pipe dream, but I suppose it's possible.
All right. I know I bring this up all the time because I deeply, deeply love him, especially after the chicken shop date. But Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in No Way Home talks about how he hasn't gone to fight an alien.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What if he gets to fight a primordial deity? What if they finally brought him back and he gets his moment in the sun against a real creepy mother effer?
But where does that happen?
I don't know, but I want it.
Because here's the problem, because I don't think Disney will allow Sony, under the terms of their agreement, to have a live-action Spider-Man movie going while they're having live-action Spider-Man and Marvel. Sure. And I don't know that Sony lets them just take Knull over into the MCU, especially if he's the big baddie they're setting up. Mm-hmm. So I love the idea. I'm just wondering how.
The execution is
how do you do it? How do you pull it off?
Yeah. I don't even know if it's going to be Knull, honestly. I honestly, the comments from... Was it the director or the writer?
The director.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt very, well, we hope this is the thing. They did it with this and this is what we want. And I think we're reading so much into that this is going to be more the characters invested are Venom and Tom Hardy. You know, I honestly think there's a chance there is no Knull.
Okay. We just see like the symbiote doing some shit or something. Okay.
Was one of our live viewers, Cupcake Bliss, saying Toby hasn't fought an alien also. Yeah, Toby fought
He
Venom.
fought Venom.
Toby fought Venom.
Granted, it was hard to decipher because there was a lot of Topher Grace face there.
Yeah.
I
But-
know a lot of you want to forget it, and you've made it canon that that movie doesn't exist, but it does. I am guilty of this too with so many properties. I feel your pain.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about all of this? I mean, we're going to get these post-credit scenes with characters and their future. Other than Knull, what other ones are we looking at? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.